Many people assume that having no friends is a sign of failure or social inadequacy, but in reality, solitude is often misunderstood. For some, being alone is not a reflection of their worth or abilities, but rather a personal choice rooted in a desire for authenticity. These individuals often find typical social interactions draining, especially when they feel pressured to conform or engage in small talk. Instead of seeking validation from others, they value their own company and are comfortable with who they are. This video will explore the deeper reasons behind why some people have few or no friends and why that's not necessarily a negative thing. Society often places a high value on being outgoing and having a large circle of friends. However, not everyone fits this mold. For some, the pressure to maintain numerous social connections feels unnatural. They may prefer to spend their time alone or with a select few who truly understand them. This preference isn't about being antisocial or unfriendly, it's about choosing quality over quantity. By stepping outside of social norms, these individuals are able to focus on what truly matters to them, rather than following expectations set by others. One of the main reasons people with few friends feel comfortable in solitude is their desire for authenticity. They often find superficial interactions unfulfilling and prefer to engage in conversations that have real depth. Small talk and fake personalities can be exhausting, so they naturally gravitate toward relationships where they can be themselves. This search for genuine connection means they are selective about who they let into their lives, valuing honesty and openness above all else. For these individuals, the number of friends is far less important than the quality of those relationships. They prefer to have a few close connections rather than many acquaintances. This approach allows them to invest more time and energy into meaningful conversations and shared experiences. By focusing on depth, they build stronger, more supportive bonds that are based on mutual understanding and respect. Another key factor is social sensitivity. Some people process emotions at a deeper level, making social interactions more intense and sometimes overwhelming. After spending time with others, they may need longer periods alone to recover and recharge. This isn't a sign of weakness, but rather a reflection of how deeply they experience and process their feelings. Their heightened sensitivity allows them to empathize with others, but it also means they must protect their own emotional well-being. High social sensitivity often leads to emotional fatigue after social engagements. These individuals may feel drained by group settings or extended conversations, even if they enjoy the company. Alone time is essential for them to process their experiences and regain their energy. This need for solitude is not about avoiding others, but about maintaining balance and emotional health. People who prefer solitude often process emotions more deeply than others. This means that even brief interactions can leave a lasting impact, both positive and negative. They may replay conversations in their minds, analyzing every detail and considering how they felt during the exchange. This depth of feeling can make socializing more meaningful but also more exhausting, which is why they are careful about how and with whom they spend their time. Strong sense of independence is another hallmark of those with few friends. They don't rely on others for validation or approval, instead finding fulfillment within themselves. Their inner world is rich and rewarding, filled with personal interests, hobbies, and goals. This self-sufficiency allows them to be selective about their relationships, choosing only those who truly add value to their lives. Those who are comfortable with solitude often have a vibrant inner world. They spend time reflecting, creating, and exploring their own thoughts and ideas. This inner richness provides a sense of satisfaction that doesn't depend on external validation. Their creativity and curiosity drive them to pursue personal growth, making their alone time both productive and fulfilling. Being selective about friendships is a strength, not a weakness. People with few friends are careful about who they let into their lives, prioritizing trust and compatibility. They would rather have no friends than settle for relationships that don't align with their values. This selectiveness ensures that their social circle, however small, is supportive and genuine. Past experiences can have a significant impact on how people approach new relationships. Those who have been betrayed or hurt before may become more cautious and guarded. This doesn't mean they are unfriendly, it simply means they are protecting themselves from future pain. Their caution is a sign of wisdom, helping them avoid repeating negative patterns and ensuring that only trustworthy people become part of their lives. Every relationship teaches us something, and those with few friends often learn important lessons from past experiences. They use these lessons to set boundaries and make better choices about who they spend time with. This thoughtful approach to relationships helps them avoid unnecessary drama and focus on what truly matters. Having few friends is not a flaw but a reflection of a unique mindset. These individuals value authenticity, depth, and independence above all else. Their approach to relationships is intentional and thoughtful, allowing them to build a life that aligns with their true selves. By embracing their differences, they find fulfillment in ways that others may not fully understand. It's time to challenge the stereotype that having no friends is a sign of failure. In reality, many people thrive in solitude and find happiness outside of traditional social structures. Their lives are rich with meaning, creativity, and self-discovery. By breaking free from societal expectations, they pave their own path and define success on their own terms. Conclusion: having few or no friends is not a weakness, but a different way of experiencing life. Those who embrace solitude often develop a strong sense of self, deep emotional awareness, and meaningful connections with the people who matter most. By understanding and respecting their unique approach, we can appreciate the value of authenticity and independence in a world that often celebrates the opposite.